Hey, good morning, everybody. I got this week's devotional ready, and it's kind of I don't know, I don't want to sound like a broken record and all that, so a lot of times I feel like I forget things that we've talked about our devotionals, in the last couple of weeks, but the more I think about it, the more it probably doesn't hurt for me, I know, to hear the same thing in different ways more than once. But what I'm reading in is Hebrews this week, and the verse that I was wanting to use is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 12, and it says, "So take a new grip with your tired hands and strengthen your weak knees. Mark out a straight path for your feet so that those who are weak and lame will not fall but become strong." And I guess what I'm getting out of that, and what I'd kind of like to maybe get across this week on this week's devotional is, for me, a lot of times things, last week we talked about keeping the faith to the very end when things are going bad and all that, but this is more or less the next step. You gotta pick yourself up, and you gotta dust yourself off and realize that God, when things aren't going good, it's not necessarily that God's mad at you. It's just, this is something that you've got to do. There's going to be hard times, Christian or not, and a lot of times, things aren't going to go the way you want them to go, and especially at work, things don't go the way you have planned, or you're gone longer than you wanted, or you're not working as much as you wanted, or something. It's easy to get discouraged and lose sight of what the main thing, and we have to endure by keeping our eyes on Christ and doing the things that He wants us to do. And I would like to encourage everybody, if you're at home, especially even too, is what I get out of that is to take a new grip with your tired hands, and strengthen your weak knees, it says. And to me, is when you're at your wit's end, just go ahead and ask for a little bit more help and tell Him, hey God, I need some help to get over this. This is getting to be a lot, and God will give you the strength. And what that's going to do is the people that follow Christ and that need extra help, that see you in these times of troubles moving on and doing what you're supposed to do because you have the strength of Christ, it'll give them more encouragement as well. And at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. And if you can be a witness to someone when times are bad, and you can show them that God is always there, at your very worst, God will save us, and He'll give us the strength, and people will see that. And I think it'll be a tremendous help for those around you, and not just for those at work, but for your family. I know for me personally, a lot of times when I get discouraged, it's just I don't think that it's the best thing for my family. And if I could do a little bit better job of showing them that praying for everything and asking for help is the way, then I think they'd be better off. And like I said, I'd like to encourage you, not necessarily just at work, but if you're at home, maybe show your family that you're going to pray. You're at your wit's end, but you're going to pray about it, and God's going to get you through it, and they're going to see that, and it's going to in turn build their faith. And I hope everybody has a good week, and enjoy your time with your family when you're there, and keep praying, and I'll see y'all next week.